is Eddie Pinheiro to get this one started. And off we go from Charlotte. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right to the air is Prescott. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Cooks going in motion. Dak going to throw it here on first down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it'll lead to a second down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They're going to continue to be aggressive, especially through the air, and if they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
That'll be caught by the running back, Williams.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Dak. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game. These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive. You got to make sure you make better decisions going forward. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That is caught. He finds his big target again. They pick up 17 through the air. It's a Carolina first down.
Back-to-back 3-and-outs, and not ideal to start the game in that manner. So that's a really important throw right there. Let's see if they can build something from there. Brings up 1st and 10. Continue to let your opening script unfold. You got to go down and find some points here and get your offense settled down.
That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Young. He gets it to Jonathan Mingo. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. This one, deep downfield for Mingo.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
And that is incomplete.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the 1st quarter, but that was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. I think you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown, but at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Cavante Turpin on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the play fake. Dak. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
First time to Lamb in this one, and it's a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
First down, Prescott. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll throw again, Dak. Pass brought in by Ferguson. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. To the air again, Prescott. That one on target. target to Williams. He's got it.
Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
First carry here for Kyron Williams. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. And he will score. Brandon Cooks, touchdown Cowboys. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. We are through 1. 7-3 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. That's into the hands of Mingo. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Panther first down. Young gonna give it to Brooks. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go once more with Brooks. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Young. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Young. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
On 2nd down, Young. He runs with it.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback. Realizing there's nothing downfield, take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
A run out of the gun with Brooks. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw, Young. He keeps it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled 1st half continues. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. That one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Maris Leofau. Past the 40. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll try the right side with Williams. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Prescott. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down. If he doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch, they've got a 4th down play call they feel great about, and we're going to see what it looks like.
Cooks going in motion. Prescott to throw it on 4th down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
On 1st down is Young. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Young to throw. Going for it all. And he's got it. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 82 yards. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Carolina. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Panthers are on top. It's now 10-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's going to air this one out. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
It's caught. Mingo with the grab. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's taken in right side by Leggett. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Panther 1st down. And that is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a 3-point game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Prescott on 1st down. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback. And this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Marquise Bell up to make the stop. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now Young. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he'll take it on in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the 1st half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this 2nd half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. In motion, Lamb. Dak can throw it here on 1st down. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. On the move, past the 40. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
We see this week in and week out, Mike, these running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard them one-on-one, and you know know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, Prescott to the air. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Tolbert. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. Inside the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
That right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
Young to throw on 1st down. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Great run after the catch in the open field, a pickup of 24. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On play action, Young. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Cooks going in motion. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So, after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8. Shotgun snap for Prescott. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And now it's fourth down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. Back deep, it's Raheem Blackshear. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Here's a handoff to Brooks. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Another try with Brooks. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 12 more yards from him there and another first down. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Young to throw on 1st and 10. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
A second down throw for Young. He's going to keep it himself. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On the ground, they go with Brooks. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Young. That one complete. It's Ian Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the first down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal. Here's a run. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal. Here now, second down and goal. They'll go with him again. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line, And here comes 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Young. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Carolina. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. Panthers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no run back here. It's a touchback, but with the new rule in effect, with the ball bouncing in the landing zone, they'll start this drive at their own 20. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. The open man is Tolbert. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Cook's able to pull that one in. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. In motion, Lamb. They'll throw again. Dak. He's going to let one go. Deep for Lamb. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Cooks going in motion. On 3rd down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. Give it up the middle to Brooks. Jonathan Brooks. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way home. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. From veteran to Davian Clowney, still at it, and he still has it. He gets the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Cooks going in motion. On 2nd down, it's Dak. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack. 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. Now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Cooks going in motion. Dak facing 3rd and long. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
A carry now for Brooks. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Second down and 3. Out of the shotgun, Young. Quick throw, taken in. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Prescott. Open man, downfield, it's C.E.O. Lamb. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. The Panthers have it. What a demoralizing play. A big chunk coming in the passing game, looking like they had flipped the field, but then, Greg, the fumble, and the defense comes up with a recovery.
Explosive plays. That's what this offense has been talking about. This is what they've been preaching. But at the end, Mike, you have to protect the ball because otherwise it's all for nothing. That's exactly what happened here. The big pass play is negated by bad ball security, and now the defense takes over.
They face 2nd down and 7. They run out of the gun with Brooks. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Panthers are winners. As we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.